Yeah, dude, thank you guys for coming.
Quite the adventure to get here.
Look back on your life and see your trajectory. Was there a major freaking 10x? It was like this eulogy exercise where we took us into it and really, and I'll take you guys through it. Envisioning really is like the end of your life, you're floating around the back of a church, synagogue. What's your purpose? And so when this one came through for me, which I'll share in a sec, it was to live, love, learn, grow, help other people do the same, and bring more love and joy into the world. If that's who you really are, what does your business or whatever it is you're doing to make money look like if you brought all of that to everything you do?
Yeah, so we start with a quote from George Bernard Shaw. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. So it's not about building 90 homes. It's the impact that we bring to that process that makes the difference in everybody's lives that we touch.
That was the tendency, was kind of like, should I do this? Should I not do it? I don't really need to do this, right? And you encouraged her to lean in to her gifts. And Lexi was the lead-off performance for the entire show. And now granted, she's, 7? Wow. 8 years old. And this girl gets up there and belts out this amazing performance in front of 300 people. Whoa, nails, dude. And that's because of you, brother.
Wow.
So for all you guys who are not here, you're gonna miss out. Absolutely. Yeah. Michael, what's your biggest takeaway from day one yesterday?
Oh my goodness. I think the fellowship was huge, but doing the eulogy was life altering for me. It made you really think about where you are now and what do you have to do to get to this point where when it is your time and you do transition, that hopefully you have some good things that you left and people will say some good things about you. So,
what's that?
John, what an amazing background you have. Tell me about your biggest takeaway from yesterday's day one.
Oh man, it had to be making our notes on our eulogy and having it read back to us in a way in which that really emphasized what our values really are, who the people is that we want to become. So those stories are actually told at our funeral. That really hit me hard.
Wow. What do you have to say for people who are not enjoying this?
You're missing out.
Look at that, you're missing out.
If I'm running into Glennon, whether I know him or not, I want to give him the time and feel that he's valued and loved. And all my gardens was on that common goal. All the power is when you get beyond the mind, right? It's like you got to be able to find a way to get your mind offline. And came down to these 4 basic sutras, and it's really simple. The essence of meditation was, again, yoga, and interchanging the word yoga for meditation. Now,
if 10 years ago I saw myself here today talking about breathwork, I would think I've lost my fucking mind. Like something's happened, like what am I here to do? Like this isn't what I do. And so, and breathwork isn't anything that I've done it several times with Tony Robbins and probably more than 10 times. But what happened was Spring, who Brett knew, or knows, is that one day she was going through a rough time in my life, and just rough weekend, like really. And Spring said, you gotta come do this breathwork. This guy comes from Sedona to Salt Lake a couple times a year. Why don't you just go? And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, well, it's 2 hours long. How can I've done the 15-minute Tony Robbins breathwork several times. And I was like, how is this 2 hours? Like, what would I do for 2 hours? And she's like, hard to explain. And I was like, okay, I had nothing to resist,
in your future and yourself and your families, because the impact that just having clarity of vision alone, much less like tapping into the highest version of yourself, the impact that will have on you, not just you, your family, all the other people that you guys touch. It's a big ripple effect. So thank you all for coming up.
Well, let's thank Brad. Brad, thank you.
Yeah. For opening the house.
For opening the house. What a beautiful day out there.